Hello and welcome to another episode of Bumbling Around in English. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got a guy with a lot of dogs. I don't even know if I could count them. That is a lot of dogs. Okay, goodbye, giant group of. Oh my gosh, there's even more dogs. All right. These dog walkers must be really strong to walk that many dogs. Let's see where we are here. All right, I see a wooden bench in a rustic style. It's a rustic style bench. Uh, Looks like someone maybe made it with an axe. Oh, we got a guy without a shirt running. Here we have a guy and a gal crossing the street together. They crossed before the light turned white for walking. Ooh, I see a sign back there, a circle with a red border with the number 30 inside. A sign that says 30. A circular sign that says 30 in the middle. And here we have a lady getting ready to cross the street. What's she carrying? She's got several things in her hand. I can't quite see what it is. It looks like a bag of something. I don't know. Here we have, I hate to say it, but an elderly couple. It's not always nice to call people elderly, but we need to learn the word elderly. So, yes, this is an elderly couple holding hands very nicely, very nice. The man is using a cane to walk, and it's a very nice elderly couple. Thank you, elderly couple, for walking across the street for us today. Okay, well, a guy with a bike just came through. Here's a guy, a bald guy with glasses and a maroon shirt, walking quick. He's behind the truck and he's gone. Okay. We got some cars, motorcycles. Ooh, look, we have a nice old lady with a, let's call it, salmon colored shirt on and a nice skirt. A nice summery skirt. And she takes a step onto the street, getting ready to cross. Okay, it's time to cross. You can cross. She's still waiting to be safe, and here she goes. There she goes, crossing the street. Very nice. And she's got a bag slung across her shoulder. Yes, her bag is slung across her shoulder. And there we go. As I said before, there's a nice rustic style bench. And here's a guy with a blue backpack. Someone on a scooter scooting by. Someone on a bike. Looks like some kids. The kid is talking into his phone. There's 3 young men, 3 young boys. They're not men, they're boys. Oh, someone's in a hurry. Oh, here we go. We have a nice advertisement for sandwiches. Looks like you can get yourself a nice lunch at this place. Looks like you can get a nice big sandwich with a side of French fries and a nice tall glass bottle of Coca-Cola. And underneath the sandwich, the French fries, and the glass bottle of Coca-Cola, we got ourselves a deli slicer. Looks like a bunch of deli meats and some cheeses. I see a brie cheese. I see a blue cheese, a stinky blue cheese. I like stinky blue cheeses though. And we got a phone number. Well, we have a WhatsApp number. Oh, all right. We didn't get to read the WhatsApp number. Here we have an orange bicycle and 2 blue bicycles. They're parked in their stations, we can call them. Yes, they're parked in their bike stations. And let's see. All right, we're going to see how many bikes there are. Here's another orange bike in its bike station. Docked. We can call them docked. Like a boat pulls into a dock, I would call these docks for bicycles. Yeah, we got a nice bright orange bike dock. Lots of empty bike docks. And we can see, okay, here's a lady in a summery dress walking by. Looks like we have a Western Union ice. Ooh, we have an ice cream, a freezer of. Oh, and there's a pigeon. This lady's got all navy blue outfit. Okay, we have a ice cream cooler, and we have a pigeon, folks. This pigeon is on a mission, looking for food, pecking away, looking for food. There he goes. Oh, he's got a friend. There's his friend, the other pigeon. Oh, let's see. And down the stretch they come. Who's going to win the pigeon race? And here we have a shopping cart, a red shopping cart. A man wearing a basketball jersey. And whoa, that is a big bag. He's got a big bag on his shopping cart. Here comes a lady holding something. Ooh, and here we have 4 warning cones. 4 orange cones. And there's some tape connected to each of the cones. Oh, these 2 guys are walking out holding a toolbox, holding some things. They're in the danger zone. And we have a guy here. He's trying to dock his bike into the bike dock. Let's see, did it work? He did it, folks. He docked his bike into the bike dock. And oh, these gentlemen are packing up their truck. Okay, what do we got here? Ooh, we got a lot of red and yellow. This store's got a lot of things for sale. Let's put it that way. It's selling a lot of things. Oh, this guy is looking for some of those things. Let's take a closer look at what things they have for sale. They have lots of different cars, lots of different styles of cars. And there's a chess set. Yes, the game of chess. And here's a monkey with shapes on his belly. We got a triangle, a B square. And we're going to look at these white cubes. Those are silver cubes. There's a white cube, a blue cube. We got some more cars. There's the chess set again, a set of chess. And we got some dolls. And there's another chess set. How many times can I say chess? Chess set, a set of chess. And we got 2024 as a number. And this guy is smoking a cigarette, looking at his phone. Oh, and we got a big building, a big brick building with lots of words and letters on it. Those are some big letters. Let's see. And we got quite an entrance, I would say. This is an entrance with a big open silver, I don't know, what do we call that? Silver frame to the door. The door has a silver frame. And to the left, we have a woman wearing black with a strap a bag slung on her shoulder. Yes, a bag is slung over the woman's shoulder on the left. Oh my God, look at, there's the guy with the 1,000,000 dogs. There they go. And the woman on the right looks like she's got a bicycle. Is that bicycle for the woman? Or is there a little kid on the bicycle? And next to the bicycle is a pink scooter. We have a pink scooter to the left of the bicycle. Oh, and this woman also has a bag slung across her shoulder. We got a woman with a strap of her bag slung across her shoulder on the left, wearing the black, and the woman. Okay, we'll see if we see them again. And let's see, what do we got here? We got a building under construction. A building under construction is a building being constructed. It means it's not finished being constructed. It is in the middle of being constructed. It means it's under construction. And on the building that's under construction, we have a bunch of advertisements. Looks like this guy with the skinny dreadlocks and the sun. Is that the same guy? Or are those twins? I don't know if those are twins or if it's the same man. And here we have another kind of advertisement, but the heads are chopped off. We cannot see their heads. Oh, there are their heads. I'm guessing it's the same advertise. Somebody crossed off their eyes. Who did that? Who would have taken the time? Oh, that guy's got eyelashes. The guy all the way on the right, he sort of looks like he has eyelashes. But somebody went and put black marks on top of the eyes of all those fine gentlemen in that photo. What else? Oh, there's the guy with the dreadlocks and the sunglasses. Oh, and a woman going by with a bag, that's right, slung across her shoulder. And we have a QR code. And it sort of looks like a work of art, if you ask me, all these beautiful colors. We got pinks and whites and greens and metal. We got silver metal being held together with a rusty wire. Yeah, I'd call that a rusty wire. Holding these two doors together. And here we have some, I don't know, I would call it official signage. Yes, signage is signs. That's a sign. It's official signage. Official signage from the city. Ooh, and we can see where we are. We're in Buenos Aires, the city of Buenos Aires, looking at the official signage of the city. And here are some electronic gizmos. There's some kind of red switch and some kind of electronic meter of some sort. And we'll take a look around. Looks like we got a bunch of things. Oh, and I think, yeah, this is the woman from earlier walking with what looks like her son, who's pedaling his bicycle that has training wheels. Training wheels are those little wheels that help the bicycle to stay up. So it means he's learning how to ride a bike, and he's using his training wheels to learn. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, pretty lights. Pretty lights with a big E, the letter E, some kind of parking garage. And we got the young boy on his bicycle with a helmet. Here you go. We got a lady carrying a yellow bag. And we have a delivery driver, looks like. He just took off his helmet. And we're going to keep walking. Oh, do you see that white car on top of that tow truck? That car must not be working. And it's being towed away. That car is being towed. Yes, like a toe on your foot, but spelled differently. And, ooh, I'm going to go with Italian restaurant. That is an Italian restaurant. And here is a green garbage bin. Big green garbage dumpster. Yeah, we call those a dumpster. It's where you dump your garbage. Okay, let's not look at all this garbage. Okay, yeah, great. Let's go. That's enough garbage. Oh, okay, here we go. It's a beautiful scene. A beautiful scene with mountains in the background and a big, beautiful tree on the right and another tree on the left and a man riding his yellow bicycle. It's a very nice mural. It's a nice mural. Let's go take a closer look. Oh, and in the middle here, we have some kind of small decorative wrought iron grating. It's like a grate, some kind of protective grate. Ooh, and this guy with the yellow bike, we're going to take a close look at his face, has got a big X through his eye, and I think a mustache. Yes. The man on the yellow bike has got a mustache. There's a wheel, another, ooh, here we go, bricks. We got lots of red colored bricks, red brick, tan brick. Look at that, bricks, lots of bricks, 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 bricks. Oh, more bricks. That's a lot of brick. And we got more brick. Natural color brick on the top, tan or beige brick in the middle, and we got red brick on the bottom. And we got some more brick. These bricks have white letters written on them, some words, some names, maybe some Instagram accounts. We got some black writing. And yes, and then we got a blue sign. Oh, more brick, lots. This is a big brick. Oh my God, bricks. If you didn't know the word for brick before this, you're going to know the word for brick when we're done, because look at all those bricks. All right, and now in the brick wall is a yellow metal door. It's a small square metal door. We have a face on the door. There's some big lips, a big nose, and that's an eyebrow. If you didn't know eyebrow, you now know eyebrow. The eyebrows are the things that are over the eyes. I think that says coffee. There's some ripped paper. More ripped paper. Oh, okay, and now we have a bright blue sign. There's a man walking through a door, inside a down arrow. Inside more brick. Brick, brick, brick. Brick, 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 brick. Brick, 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 brick. And we have more signs. And here's a trash dumpster and a cardboard box with cardboard boxes inside of it, folded up cardboard boxes inside a cardboard box. Want me to say that again? Folded up cardboard boxes inside a cardboard box. And behind the dumpster is a produce market. Yeah, we got all kinds of produce, tomatoes, watermelon, lemons. Okay. And here we're on another street corner. There's two young boys, one with blonde hair, one with brown hair. Looks like they're having some kind of snack. Looks like they might be, I think the blonde boy is eating an ice cream cone. And the other one has got a cup of ice cream. And we have some young kids and some mothers, it looks like, walking out of the building. And we're going to cross the street, I think. There's an awning, a blue awning. An awning is the thing that hangs over a store. A blue awning are the things in front of stores. Ooh la la. And what do we have here? We have a sandwich shop with some sandwiches available for sale. Let's take a closer look here. All right, the first sandwich looks like it's on a baguette. We got some lettuce, some cheese, some ham. That one's $2,100. All right, we missed the other one. This one looks like pastrami with pickles. And this one looks like it's got dried tomatoes. And if you don't like bread, you can eat this huge plate of meats and cheeses and olives and nuts and meats and cheeses and olives and nuts and meats and cheeses and olives and nuts. And it looks like this place is pretty popular. There's a line in there to get more food, and we're going to keep walking. We got a red motorcycle on the left, and looks like a barber shop with a black facade and gold letters with a black facade. And there's a window, a door, a window. And this looks like a nurse. She's dressed like a nurse. If she's dressed like a nurse, she must be a nurse. And the nurse has got a bag on her. She's got a bag, you guessed it, slung. That's right, slung across her shoulder. And next to the barber shop is a paint store. And in front of the paint store, we have buckets of paint and a paint ladder. And there's the nurse walking. The nurse is walking. And there's a car with their flashers on. What do we have here? Looks like a new building is being constructed. A new building is being constructed, and this is an advertisement that is offering the new units for sale. It has an area to enjoy the sun. It has an area to grill. You could call these the amenities. This has a gymnasium for working out, laundry for washing clothes, a place to work, and a green space. And what else? One last thing. And a place to store your bicycle. These are the nice, lovely amenities available here at our new building. And you can enjoy all those great amenities if you buy one of the units in this building. All right, we're back to the paint store where we have lots of paint buckets. We have a tower of paint buckets. 1, 2, 3, 4 paint buckets making a tower. And next to the paint buckets is a ladder. And these are the rungs of the ladder. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rungs to the ladder. A ladder has 6 rungs. And what do we have here? Some kind of tube, and the tube is connected to a big bottle, and the tube is dripping, drip, 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 drip. Okay, we have another Italian restaurant. The Italian flag is green, white, and red, and we have palm trees. Ooh, and we have a very nice color green car in front of a yellow facade. And here we have some buckets. They're not filled with paint, though. They're filled with some kind of juice bottle. Yes, we have a peach juice bottle in the first one and a bunch of rubble in the second one. Yes, this is peach. There's a peach. Nice illustration of a peach pit and a container of rubble. This guy's got to listen to some cool music. And we'll take a look at that Italian restaurant with the Italian flag waving. There's a lady with a backpack on her back. That backpack is not slung. That's a normal way to wear your backpack. Slung is when you just have one strap. You just sling. It's like you sling your bag on your shoulder, and now you have a bag slung on your shoulder. All right, what are we looking at here? We're back to our buckets with the peach juice. And, ooh, look at this. We have some color, very colorful things in the distance. Let's cross the street and get a little closer. Okay. Behind the tree, behind this pole, look, is a bunch of parrots. Look at these colorful parrots. Look at that green parrot is a lucky green parrot. He's in the middle of these beautiful pink parrots. And here we have a loner parrot. Yes, that is a parrot that is all by himself on the other side of the wall. And let's look at his eye. And what is the loner parrot looking at? Well, he's looking at a street corner. He's looking at a street corner. Very nice red parrot. As we continue, what do we got here? We have a parking area. On the left, we have the entrance to the parking area. And on the right, we have the exit to the parking area. The red sign means do not come in this way because there will be things coming out. And this guy back there, he's sweeping. Sweep, 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 sweep. He's sweeping up the leaves. He's sweeping it all up. Okay. Now what do we have here? We have a building that's been boarded up. Oh, first, this guy's carrying a walker in his right hand and a box in his left. But let's take a look here. We have some sheet metal, and on the sheet metal is an advertisement for some kind of play, I'm guessing. I'm guessing it's a play. And it looks like the dead body in the casket has come alive, and everyone is shocked. Our grandmother, she's still alive. I can't tell what she's holding, but the grandmother, or I don't know, the person in the casket, which is when you have a dead body at a funeral, the dead body is put in a casket. And the dead body in the casket has got their arm reaching up. Seems like a pretty crazy play if you ask me. And now here we have the famous Pink Floyd logo with a rainbow with all the colors. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, black. Yes. Some kind of Pink Floyd show with the rainbow going through the prism. And here we have a bright white background with 3 big letters. The letter A. The letter A. The big red letter A. The letter R. The big green letter R. And the letter T. The big golden yellow T. And there we have another nurse. We must be near a hospital. This nurse is looking at her phone. And we have a car, a little white car driving by. And we have some people sitting down, smoking cigarettes outside. And across the street, we got people walking. And what looks like a hardware store. And a corner store, a bodega. We got another big blinking E. Look at those pretty lights. Ooh, look at those lights twinkle. Twinkling E. Look at that. Look at those. There's millions of these little lights twinkling. Twinkling lights on beautiful green trees. Here we have pink placemats. 2 pink placemats on the table. 2 pink placemats on the table. We got blue chairs, another 2 pink placemats, 1 placemat, 2 placemat. Okay, we have another 2 pink placemats, lots of pink here. We have a pink bicycle completely covered in flowers. Lots of pink flowers, yellow flowers, white flowers. Here are 2 giant pink flowers inside this very pink place with pink placemats all over the tables. Let's keep walking. Here we have a guy in a yellow shirt with a bag slung across his shoulder. We have lots of loaves of bread. We have pastries on display. And we got a little boy in a red shirt. Hi, little boy in a red shirt. And let's see what else. We're back on the corner. We're back on a corner. And we're in another area with the bike docks. And it looks like this bike dock has got some kind of solar-powered panel. That panel is powered by the sun, a solar panel. And here we have a blue bike, orange bike, another orange, lots of orange bikes parked in blue bike docks. Okay, now we have some empty bike docks. We got someone on a motorcycle. We got a chalkboard sign on the left. If you look on the left, you can see a chalkboard sign. And yes, we have lots of empty blue bike docks. And it looks like we have a yellow arch. An arch. a yellow arch, sort of a gateway, a yellow arch gateway, beautiful yellow paint on the ground there, a yellow arch. That's what we call a yellow arch. And across the street from the blue bike docks are a bunch of advertisements. It's always fun to look at advertisements, right? And let's describe what we see in the advertisements. Here are some beverages. Sprite is in the front. That's a lemon lime beverage. And this lady with the pigtails, the braided pigtails, is enjoying her Sprite. And here we have some advertisements for some shows. These characters are, look deep into my eyes. They're looking deep into each other's eyes. Wow. They are looking very deep into each other's eyes. Their noses are almost touching. Their noses are almost touching. And next to them looks like a family having some tea, a little tea party here. And oh my gosh, is that a decapitated head? Yes, okay, this tea party got a little scary. There's a decapitated head, and it looks like a crab. Wow, if we get in real close, it just looks like a bunch of yellow and blue and black dots. And then if we zoom out, slowly, it starts to look like a crab. Yes, we're having a tea party, and behind the tea party is a decapitated head in the fish tank, and these two are still looking deep into each other's eyes. What else? Here is a big red advertisement for something. We're going to skip that, I guess, and keep walking. And yes, there are the solar panels that I was describing before. These are solar panels. Solar panels convert sun into energy. And here we have some more signs. These are a little more artistic. The first thing that calls my attention is this goat's head. It is the head of a goat, and the goat seems to be friends with the cat. There's a yellow skinless cat and a cactus with sharp pointy spikes. Ow! Yes, the yellow cat and the goat head seem to be friends, and the yellow cat is a furless cat, I should say. And underneath here we have some kind of weed grinder. And here we have more cactuses with sharp spikes. And next to the two cactuses are two cats. Looks like they are wanted. It looks like they are criminal cats. They are criminal cats, ladies and gentlemen. And here we have a very soft blue heart. And here we have our criminal cats. Again, it's a very interesting wall. This green wall with all the interesting drawings on it. And here we have a guy with a mustache. Big mustache. Big mustache. That's a nice big mustache. And here we have a lady in the water. I don't want to say she's pregnant in case she's not, but she looks pregnant. And here is a red barbed wire symbol. Okay. Oh, and what's this? We have a beer can inside. Yeah, we have a golden beer can. That's right, a beer can made of gold. And here we have a giant pile of rubble. This is a bunch of broken down bricks. That's what we call rubble. Whenever you have a lot of bricks or a building that's fallen apart, we call that rubble. It's a bunch of rubble. And here we have more of our mustache man and our pregnant bathing suit woman. I think she's pregnant. And this guy definitely has a mustache. And here we have some officials city signage. And here we have the eyes of a man. We have this man here. Let's keep looking. Oh, here's a chain. This is a chain made with different links, but the chain is holding together the two doors. The chain holds the two doors together. That's a nice chain. The chain, as I said, holds the doors together. And here's a yellow business sticker. Okay, here we have a building with some Asian characters written on it. The building is made with red brick. We know the word for brick now. And here we have some creatures behind a cage. We have a golden lion? It's a creature. Let's call this a creature. It might be a lion. Is it a tiger? It's some kind of creature. There's two of these creatures behind the golden cage. And here we have a big lineup of motorcycles. And here's a tree. We got, okay. Here's a storefront with a display. There's lots of items on display. Looks like we have a robe, we have shirts, we have towels. Let's take a closer look in this window. In this window, we have some bedding. We have a Barbie towel. We have a flannel, some kind of flannel blanket for the bed. We have some more blankets. We have some pillows. There's a pillow. There's another pillow. And what else? All right, that's enough of the pillows. And here on display outside of this store are some necklaces with heart pendants. The pendant is the thing that is attached to the string of a necklace. So we have a bunch of necklaces here. And this time we're looking at a pendant that's in the shape of a t-shirt, it looks like. And inside the store are candy, colorful candies. All kinds of colorful candies. Okay, enough with the candy. Looks like some people waiting for the bus right now. Ooh, what do we have here? Lots of watches. Wow, lots and lots of watches. And let's see, they're all set to, this one says 10:10, 10:11. A lot of them say 10:10. The digital ones say 3 o'clock. That's a lot of watches. And above the watches, we have lots of rings. The ring goes on a finger, and we have earrings. The earrings go on an ear. So it looks like we go ring, earring, ring, earring. These are rings. What you see here are rings. Yes, this is a collection of rings. A big collection of rings of different shapes and sizes. And here's another collection of rings of different shapes and sizes. Ooh, these are gems. This is jewelry. Rings, bracelets, necklaces, we call that jewelry. And here are pendants for necklaces. The first one is a hummingbird. The second one is a teddy bear. This third one is a teddy bear. And then we have an owl. Then we have another hummingbird there at the end. Here are some pendants with letters. P-M-D-A-R-I-E-O. P-M-D-A-R-I-E-O. Okay. Here are some more pendants. At the top, we have a saxophone, a star, a music symbol, the Jewish star. Now we have a Buddha. Now we have a Jesus on a crucifix. We have an owl. Who is the owl? Oh, And here we have our big yellow entrance to the parking area. This is a parking garage or a parking lot. And the yellow entrance with the red, we got red letters, a big yellow and red sign saying entrance. And that's how you enter, and this is how you exit. Ooh, and what do we have here? It looks like chocolate ice cream. And there's a promotion. We have a 1/4 kilogram of ice cream for 1,750 pesos. We have that's enough for the ice cream. Here we have a bus. The bus has a number on it. The green number says 130. Okay, now we have a young lady walking with her mother. The bus says 130. And the little number underneath it, above the red stripe to the right, the number there is 7,000. Oh my gosh, look at all that bird poop on that car. That is a lot of bird poop. Clean that car up. Okay. All right, where were we? We were looking at numbers. 130, it says on that bus. There's a long crosswalk, and there is a yellow delivery van. A delivery van with red letters. We're looking at the bus again. Okay, where were we? On that bus, there's a number, 7,411. And over here we have a lot of cars. And there's a motorcycle whizzing down the street. All right, we're back to this bus. This bus is taking a long time to load. Okay, and now it's time to cross the street. All right, let's cross the street, everybody. Time to cross the street. We're crossing the street. We're crossing the street. You're crossing the street. We're all crossing the street. Crossing the street, crossing the street. We're crossing the street from one side of the road to the other side of the road. And this sign says, stop and have a coffee. Let's take a peek inside. We got a lot of ice cream. And we have some beautiful pictures of hamburgers and cheeseburgers. Look at that melted cheese. That cheese is all nice and melted. We got lettuce. We got onion. We got tomato. And look, we got grilled cheese with more look at that melty, gooey cheese on the toasted bread. Yes. And now we have another hamburger. Looks like a fried egg. A fried egg on top of that one. Here, this one has also got a fried egg, and the yolk of the egg is dripping down off of this. Look at that big drop of yolk. And underneath we have water dishes or water bowls. Bowls filled with water for dogs. Ooh, and this is a colorful little corner store. And this corner store has got one of these games where you have to try to get a stuffed animal. And inside we have, looks like is that Lionel Messi? A soccer player. Does Lionel Messi have a beard? Well, anyway, we have a Argentine soccer player. We have a alien with a pig snout. We have a pig. We have a turtle with a purple bandana. And behind we have a lizard or a dragon holding an ice cream cone. It looks like for 200 pesos, we get 1 credit. For 500 pesos, we get 3 credits. And for 1,000 pesos, we get 6 credits. And this is how we play. We have a joystick and a button. And a dolphin. We have a digital dolphin. That's a dolphin. It's a dolphin swimming through the screen. This corner store calls itself the best corner store. It's so good, it's got stickers on the side of its wall. Here's a sticker. Here's another big sticker. And here's our toy game, and let's take a look at this colorful corner store. This colorful corner store. Wow, this street is got beautiful trees. This is what we call a tree-lined street. And what is this? Is this milk on the streets? Is this milk? This does not look like water. This looks like milk. It looks like milk with leaves in it. This is some kind of milk or I don't know what. It's a white milky substance. And this is a substance made of wood. This is some beautiful wood, actually. It's a very beautiful wood garage door. And here we have some clothes hanging to dry. We have a yellow and red thing hanging to dry. Let's keep walking. Ooh, look at this beautiful, look at the bark on this tree. That's tree bark. That's what we call tree bark. Bark is the skin of the tree. It's the thing that's on the outside of the tree. That's the tree bark. And we're going to keep walking. Here's another tree with beautiful bark. On the right, we have another no parking sign. Oh, and a beautiful French-style architecture building. And there we have another wrought iron fence. This is that black fence is called wrought iron. It's a type of iron called wrought iron. And here we have some graffiti. We have a blue outline of a face. This is the eye with a red pupil and the eyebrow. The eyebrow, the eye. The eyebrow, the eye. Eyebrow. And we're back onto the tree-lined street. On the tree-lined street, there are leaves on the ground. Look at that majestic tree. And behind the majestic tree is a building under construction on the right. You just missed it. And here is a building having been constructed this is a garage filled with objects. And this is the building under construction. There's a construction worker. That man is a construction worker. It's a person that works doing construction. And he has got a white construction hat on. And he just walked out of the construction site. And now he's opening the trunk to his car. He's got some cables slung on his shoulder. That's right, folks. He has cables slung on his shoulder. He took the slung cable off his shoulder. And he's putting the cable into the back of his car, into the trunk. He opened the other door to the trunk. And there's some tree bark. And we're going to keep walking down this tree-lined street. Here's a man talking on his phone. On the right is a big, long, purple wall. It's a long purple wall. It's a wall painted purple. And there's another tree with tree bark. And here's the purple wall. There's some red words written on it and a single yellow word written on it. And also on the purple wall is some kind of artwork, some kind of painting. This I would describe an abstract painting of some sort with yellow, blue, and red. And it's abstract. Here's what looks like a yellow arrow with a red outline. And here's another look at the building that's under construction. There's Mustache Man and pregnant bikini lady. Here's another pile of rubble. A bunch of broken brick is a pile of rubble. And here's another mural on the purple wall. Lots of smiley faces. Lots of smiley faces and arrows. This face is not smiling. This face has got a mouth is straight and it's got frizzy hair. And let's take a look at another character. This character's got big eyelashes. These are eyelashes, yes, eyelashes. Eyelashes above the eyes and some kind of interesting stylized mustache. Eyebrows. A smiling face with big eyebrows. We have left pointing arrows at the top and a right pointing arrow, another right pointing arrow, 1, 2, 3 smiley faces, and one frowning face. Frowning face. And this person has eyelashes pointing to the right. Interesting, very interesting mural on the purple wall. And here we are on another street corner, looking around, and here are people getting out of a taxi. People are getting out of a taxi. That is a taxi. Those are people. And those people are getting out of their taxi. Looks like they're unloading something. The trunk of the taxi is open in the back. And the people are getting out of the taxi. She just closed the door to the taxi. They're taking something out of the taxi. They're closing the trunk of the taxi. And what is this? This is an adult tricycle. Look at that. It's a tricycle. That means 3 wheels. Tri means 3. 3 wheels. Wow, look at that woman go on her own adult tricycle. Most of the time, kids ride tricycles, but this time, an adult is riding a tricycle. And we're back to the big purple wall, covered in ivy. Look at this purple wall covered in ivy, and behind the ivy is the color blue. We're taking a close look at the ivy. That's a vine. The vine. The vine cut with leaves. Those are the big things are leaves, and the little string-like thing is a vine. A vine of ivy. And that's the end of the vine. Look at those leaves. Very beautiful. Okay, and here we have a red car. And we have a beautiful mural painted on the gray building. Let's take a closer look at the mural. But first, we need to make sure there are no cars. Whoop, there's a motorcycle. First, we gotta wait for this truck to go through. Okay, we can cross. So we cross the street and we get closer to the mural. And look at that. It's a jaguar. I believe that kind of cat is a jaguar. And what is the jaguar looking at? The jaguar is looking at the purple wall. And those 2 ladies walking by, one with a bag slung across her shoulder. And here we have a dirty wall. We have a rusted wrought iron fence. We have some kind of political advertisement. We have a skull. That is a skull. A skull is the bone of a head. And some kind of creature, not sure what. We have an up arrow telling us to look up. And what do we see when we look up? We see a pigeon. Hi, pigeon. We see a pigeon. And now we have a down pointing arrow. Let's follow the arrow down. We have some more dirt and graffiti, another rusty wrought iron fence, a crumpled up juice box, an empty cup, 2 empty plastic bottles, and a purple candy wrapper with Japanese, Chinese, some kind of Asian character writing. All right. And now we got a nice man with white hair and a nice collared shirt and khaki pants and blue shoes. And we're walking and we have a chalkboard sign filled with items on the menu. Looks like a little restaurant with one little white table. And this guy's pushing a lawnmower. There's a white car. Here's some tree with nice coarse bark. There's a white truck. There's a big brick building, made with brick across the street. Here's a very nicely dressed man. He's wearing a suit. Another man trying to get out of his car. A big bus just passed by. We're having a nice walk here. Looks like we're following this man. These 2 men, they're each wearing baseball caps. One man is wearing a white baseball cap, and the other, I guess we don't care. We're going to keep walking. To the left, we have some black. Oh, here we go. One man with a white baseball cap, and the other man who's pushing the lawnmower has got a yellow baseball cap. Look at that lawnmower. Just pushing the lawnmower right in the middle of the street. And what do we have here? Spike balls. Look at those spiky balls. Those balls have lots of spikes on them. It's a quite the. There's lots of them. They're all fallen from the tree. Looks like these green spiky balls. Whoa! And those are parrots. Those are the same parrots from the mural earlier. And there's another spiky ball that just fell. We got to get out of here. This is dangerous. These spiky balls falling from the tree, from those parrots high up in the tree. We're going to turn the corner and keep walking. We're going to keep walking and we're going to look. Wow, look at this. We just had spiky balls. And now we have spiky branches. Look at those spikes. Those are some serious spikes. Those are serious spikes. Yeah. I would not touch those if I was you. And looks like we have the same plant as over here, but this plant has got leaves on it, and these plants do not have leaves. This is filled with green leaves. The other one isn't. Is that guy coming or going? Are you coming or going, sir? Here we have a nice tiled decorative entryway. And across the street, well, first we have a guy holding some paper while he walks. And across the street, we have some paintings on the building, on the facade of the building. Looks like we have a plant with long vines. It's a plant with long vines painted on top of the window. And crossing the street, getting ready to cross the street, is a woman with a bag slung across her shoulder. Oh, she just knocked her son, or is that her grandson's face? He's got glasses. He's wearing a red shirt. The two of them start to cross the street. Let's turn around now and keep walking. Oh, and you know what? I just realized we're almost to an hour, and so it's time to say goodbye. Till next time. Bye bye.